Don't forget to subscribe for more WWE updates, breaking news, exclusive backstage coverage, and the latest on all your favorite superstars. Because the future of WWE is heating up faster than ever, and you're not going to want to miss a single moment, especially with what's coming next on SmackDown. In a bold and game-changing declaration that's already sending shockwaves throughout the WWE universe, Seth Freakin Rollins has made a thunderous promise. Absolute domination, unrelenting power, and total control over WWE, flanked by an unlikely but formidable alliance featuring the explosive Bron Breakker, the powerhouse Bronson and the strategic mastermind Paul Heyman. The four men, each representing a different style, era, and philosophy, have united with a singular goal: to reshape the landscape of WWE, starting with SmackDown, but not stopping there. This isn't just a faction, this is a movement, a warning to every champion, contender, and authority figure in the company that a new regime is emerging, one that plays by its own rules, sets its own pace, and breaks anyone in its path. Rollins, a veteran and former Grand Slam champion who many consider the architect of the modern WWE, is stepping into a more dangerous, aggressive, and cerebral version of himself, no longer satisfied with just stealing the show or putting on five-star classics. He's now on a mission to lead WWE into a darker, more dominant era where his word is law. The involvement of Paul Heyman, the man behind the rise of Roman Reigns and the Bloodline, adds a layer of calculated intelligence to this union, suggesting that this isn't a short-term alliance or a temporary power play. This is the long-term blueprint of a hostile takeover. Heyman, who once aligned with Brock Lesnar and later engineered the Tribal Chief's reign of terror, is now whispering strategies into the ears of Rollins, Breakker, and Reed, creating what might be the most dangerous think tank in WWE history. Bron Breakker, the explosive second-generation athlete who has already made headlines for his violent entrance into the main roster, is being hailed as the spearhead of the group's physical dominance. His combination of speed, aggression, and legacy has been described by Rollins as the future weapon of mass destruction in WWE. Breakker has been on a tear lately, destroying competition with brutal spears, military presses, and ruthless aggression that reminds fans of his legendary lineage, while showing flashes of something even more unhinged. Then there's Bronson. Reed, the massive Australian wrecking ball who brings raw force and unmovable power to the table. Reed, often overlooked in the past, now has a chance to unleash his full potential under the Rollins-Heyman system, and he's already proven he can obliterate anyone on any given night, as seen in his recent demolitions on Raw and SmackDown. Rollins has referred to Reed as the juggernaut we need when subtlety fails, hinting that when chaos is required, Reed will be the unleashed beast who ensures domination. As for the fans, the WWE universe is split. Some are thrilled to see a fresh, compelling power structure emerging, while others are already concerned about the destructive potential this faction holds, especially with Paul Heyman's involvement. In classic Heyman fashion, he remained relatively silent during the group's debut appearance on SmackDown, but his knowing smirk and intense eye contact with the camera spoke volumes. According to insiders, this alliance has been in the works for months, with Heyman personally scouting both Breakker and Reed while subtly realigning himself with Rollins, who until now had been walking a line between fan favorite and villain. But with this new turn, Rollins is embracing a far more ruthless edge, shedding his former flamboyance for something colder, calculated, and ominous. "The visionary is dead," Rollins said in a backstage interview. "You're now looking at the prophet of pain. I warned you this day would come." While WWE officials haven't commented publicly, sources suggest this group will play a major role in upcoming pay-per-view storylines, possibly targeting Cody Rhodes, Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, and even revisiting old rivalries with the likes of Drew McIntyre and AJ Styles. Already, the WWE Universe is buzzing with speculation over what this means for current champions, and whether this group might soon hold all the gold across multiple brands. SmackDown this week ended in chaos as Rollins, Breakker, and Reed interrupted the main event, laying waste to both competitors in a violent post-match beatdown, while Heyman calmly walked to ringside, holding a microphone he never used, simply watching with eerie satisfaction. Cameras captured Heyman mouthing the words "Phase 1 complete" as the show went off the air. WWE's commentary team, Michael Cole and Corey Graves, were left speechless, barely able to process what was unfolding as the crowd in attendance oscillated between stunned silence and furious booing. As WWE moves toward its upcoming international events and SummerSlam season, this new faction promises to be a defining storyline, one that may echo the legendary dominance of groups like Evolution, The Shield, or The Bloodline. In fact, comparisons to The Shield are unavoidable, especially considering Rollins' central role. But this new version is darker, more ruthless, and aims not at justice but at supremacy. Fans can catch all the action and updates related to this seismic shift in WWE on Peacock, Netflix, USA Network, CW Network, and more platforms globally, as WWE continues to expand its content reach and make its programming more accessible than ever before. Already, social media is flooded with highlights, fan theories, and speculation, with hashtags like Mock Rollins Faction, Knox Braun Breaker, and Heyman Empire trending on X, formerly Twitter. Some fans are even calling it the birth of the New Authority, though the group itself has yet to be officially named. Rollins has teased that all will be revealed in due time, hinting at a major announcement on the next edition of SmackDown. Could titles be involved? Could this group go after Tag Team Gold, mid-card titles, or even the undisputed WWE Championship itself? And how will the rest of the locker room respond to what many are calling the most calculated ambush since The Shield's debut? What's undeniable is that WWE has once again struck gold with an unpredictable storyline that merges generational talent, brute force, and Machiavellian strategy in a way that has the entire wrestling world watching. Expect further fallout on Monday Night Raw, as well as potential NXT crossovers, especially given Breaker's recent history there and Heyman's rumored involvement behind the scenes in shaping younger talent. Wrestlers backstage are reportedly on edge, unsure who might be targeted next or what this group's true long-term vision is. One producer was quoted anonymously as saying, "This is Rollins at his most dangerous, when he's not out for cheers but out for power." Meanwhile, fans around the world are rallying in anticipation of what comes next. Are we witnessing the rise of WWE's next era-defining stable? Or are we staring into the eyes of WWE's next nightmare? One thing is for sure, Seth Rollins, Bron Breakker, Bronson Reed, and Paul Heyman have set the tone. And it's not just domination they're promising, it's revolution. Stay locked in, stay tuned, and once again, subscribe now for more WWE updates, analysis, exclusive interviews, and real-time reactions, because the storm is just beginning, and SmackDown may never be the same again.